Hey everybody, welcome to Nell Cards 17. I'm so excited you are joining me today for this first upload in a long time. I used to upload videos pretty consistently about a year or two ago, and then I deleted some of them and I just stopped doing it, and I really got out of the hobby of collecting sports cards. Well, I'm jumping back into that. So I'm excited to go on this journey, and if you guys want to follow along, go ahead and give me a subscribe. And as people say, like, punch that bell icon just so you get notifications as I'm uploading videos. And go ahead and like and comment on this video. That would mean the world to me. So we have a new format on this channel now, or I am starting a new format where on Mondays I'm going to specifically be opening cards, some sort of sports card, wrestling card, might be some different memorabilia cards. We'll see where we go. On Wednesdays we're going to be doing a sports talk with some sort of guest. It might be myself, it might be with a guest, but we'll see where that goes. It might be an every Wednesday thing, every other Wednesday. We'll see as we get going. And on Fridays, I'm going to be uploading some fantasy football lineup settings. So what that'll be is I'll have some guests on, some friends on, and we'll set our lineups together, and we'll build lineups from the dirt up on ESPN Fantasy app, maybe on DraftKings. We'll do all that kind of fun stuff. So without further ado, this is Monday the 21st. We're going to go ahead and open our first pack of cards in a long time on this channel. I thought it'd be super fitting, since it's been a while, to open the Browns team set for this year, and then go ahead and open just maybe one or two random packs. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch to the other camera angle, which looks like this. All right, so here we are at this new angle. Gonna open some cards. I should have said before that I am a huge Cleveland sports fan. So I know I had some jerseys behind me of some NBA teams. They're just some of my favorite players, but I'm a big Cleveland sports fan. I love the Browns, Indians, Cavs. So we're going to be opening a lot of those three sports on our channel, or on this channel. And I really like wrestling too, so I'm going to be opening some wrestling product as well. So in front of me right here, I have 2 packs of Panini 2020 Score that we'll be opening, and the Score pack of the Browns 2020 team set. The Browns got a win last night, or not last night, but the other night. Sorry, I was thinking they played Sunday, but they played Thursday this past week, and they got the W in a good game where a lot of players looked really good compared to the first game in Baltimore. So we'll go ahead and open this pack, talk about some players. So here we go. So first up right here, we got Greedy Williams. I love Greedy Williams, draft pick last year out of LSU. I'm hoping he can become a really good cornerback for our team and in the league. He's been hurt the first 2 games, unfortunately, this season. But I really hope he bounces back and is the player that he seems that he can be. David Njoku. I'm a big David Njoku guy. I love David Njoku. It sucks that he's on the IR for 3 weeks now. But he made some big catches in that first game. And hopefully when he comes back, he'll be able to fit and coach Stefanski's offense very, very well, running multiple tight ends at the same time. Myles Garrett is probably my favorite player in the league right now. I'm a big Myles Garrett fan. I know last year there was some controversy with him and him hitting a certain player on a certain team in the head. But I think he's, not to say learned his lesson, but he's grown from that situation. He's just a stand-up guy. I think he's an incredible guy. You hear story upon story of him going around Cleveland, just helping people on the streets, giving them food, giving them money, helping different various local charities in the area. And he's even doing projects around the world. Like, he's helping instill a lot of water wells in third world countries right now. And he's a heck of a player. So far this year, it's 2 games. He has 2 forced fumbles, which is crazy. And I think he has 1 or 2 sacks. So Myles Garrett, the future's still super bright for this guy. Just signed a 5-year contract with the team. I'm really excited about Myles Garrett on the Browns. Kareem Hunt is another person that just signed an extension with the Browns, 2 years. And I'm so excited. He's still on the team. We saw in the Thursday night game that he just went off. He had 80-some yards, 1 running touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown, 1 passing touchdown. And he just played super, super well. I couldn't have been more happy with her. Him and Nick Chubb, I think, are going to be probably the best 1-2 punch in the league. Denzel Ward is, in my opinion, the best cornerback in the game right now. He is so good. Last night, he went up against AJ Green all game. I don't know why I keep saying last night. It was Thursday. My bad. Just football yesterday. I watched it all day yesterday, so keep getting messed up. But Thursday night, he went against AJ Green all game and only allowed him to get 2 receptions throughout the whole game. That's a lockdown corner. Love Denzel Ward. He's such a good player. Olivier Vernon. We brought him to Cleveland, but he hasn't really produced much since. He was hurt last night. Not much to say about him. Odell. Great game last night. You can tell he's running routes. He was passionate about his play when he was in the game. Him and Baker connected a few times. He made some plays. Love having Odell on the Browns. Hopefully that chemistry can keep rolling. Nick Chubb is my favorite offensive player on the Browns. He's so good. And they call him the silent assassin because he puts his head down, gets his work done, and he did the exact same last night, or Thursday night. He ran for 2 touchdowns. He had some monster runs. It's hard to bring him down by a tackle. He's a powerhouse runner, and I think is really bringing the running back game back to Cleveland, which I am excited about. Right here we got Jarvis Landry, who I really like, for probably like 3 years before he even came to the Browns. Me and one of my friends at work every day would just sit there and be like, we really want Jarvis Landry on the Browns. He makes sense for the Browns. Let's bring him to Cleveland. And then 3 years ago, they brought him to Cleveland, and it was super exciting. I was super happy they brought him in because he's a player that's going to he's going to produce when you need him to produce. He's going to make catches when you need catches made. He's going to block when you need plays blocked, and he's a really good leader in the locker room. I really, really like this guy. Baker Mayfield, the Bake Show. I love Baker Mayfield, Mr. Feeling Dangerous. I love Baker Mayfield. I think he can be a really, really, really good quarterback in the league. We saw flashes of it 3 years ago. The past 2 years under new systems, you haven't really seen much. His first game wasn't that great, but as you saw last night, or Thursday night, my bad on that again, I apologize, but on Thursday night, he did incredible. He looked there. He looked like he was when he was a rookie playing on a Thursday night game. He looked great, reliable, and I think that just shows that when the run game's happening, the pass game can happen. So I'm really excited for Baker. I hope his future is great. I love him as the Browns quarterback. Move on to the next card. We got Donovan Peoples-Jones here, who is from the team up north, and I really like him on the Browns. I was always scared with him when Ohio State played that team, so I'm happy, and I think he'll be a weapon for years to come on the Browns. This guy, Harrison Bryant, I think is probably the steal of the draft last year. He is really good. Really great player from FAU. We got him in the 4th round, and he, I think, has the potential to be one of the best tight ends in the NFL. He's built like George Kittle, has hands like Travis Kelce, and I'm really excited to see this guy progress over over this season and the next few years. Grant Delpit is a really other good pick. I really like him on the team. He's a pick from LSU. It's funny because I feel like the Browns are just becoming a bunch of LSU players, which I am all about. It sucks that he went down with an injury this year, but I'm hoping he can recover from that, come back next year, and be the safety that the Browns need. Brian Harrion, which I'm not really too knowledgeable about, so I'm just going to skip him. Jordan Elliott, who's a really good player. We drafted him this year from Mizzou. He'll be getting some playing time sometime soon, I would think. He's really good on the defensive end. And AJ Green, I know this guy, the Browns were like really big on this guy. They took him as an undrafted free agent, but he got cut from camp, so hoping he has good luck somewhere else in the league. But I know they were big on him, so it was weird to me that they cut him. So we'll go ahead and set that to the side, and we'll get to our 2 score packs. Go ahead and open this guy. Oh, sorry, I bumped my tripod. Alrighty. So, we got Joey Bosa, a player from The Ohio State University, who has been playing really well recently. Really like this guy. Joey Bosa, one of my favorite players. Golden Tate, New York Giants. Derek Carr for the Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, which is crazy to say now, but I like it. We got Grady Jarrett, Jordan Hicks, Tyler Eifert, who, if I'm not wrong, is no longer on the Bengals because I didn't see him Thursday night, but I'm pretty sure He's on the Jacksonville Jaguars now. With Minshew Mania, I'm a big Gardner Minshew fan. Travis Kelce with the Chiefs. He always produces. Such a good player. Yellow card, not numbered, but a really cool print of that card. We got a game face, Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas from The Ohio State University again. Unfortunately, now is out for at least the next few weeks with an ankle injury. I actually sold him in all of my fantasy leagues, got rid of him, traded him, just because it seems like he's going to have an injury like Saquon Barkley had last year, where he's just inconsistent the rest of the year. So I just wanted to get some players out of him before they announced he'd be out. So I went ahead and did that. We got a in the zone, Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook is another player that if he can stay away from injury, he's one of the best running backs in the league. I'm really big on Dalvin Cook. He's one who used to play at Florida State. It looks like some sort of full print card, not numbered though. We got Jacob Eason from the Washington Huskies. Kendrick Rogers from Texas A&M, rookie card. And a Patrick Taylor Jr. from Memphis, rookie card. And leave those there, and we'll open our last pack for the video. Maybe. There we go. All right, Sam Darnold, rookie card. I thought 100% when the Browns drafted Baker Mayfield, we were going to take Sam Darnold. But as of right now, I'm happy we didn't, because he hasn't been looking the best in New York with the Jets. James Conner, another player who I wish for fantasy purpose was better, but he's on a team I don't like, so not the biggest fan of him. We got Zeke, another Ohio State guy who I think is going to have a really big year in Dallas again. He's a really good running back. He's proven it time and time again. I love Ezekiel Elliott. Melvin Gordon III, who's a Denver Bronco now. He's been doing pretty decent in Denver so far, first 2 games. Patrick Peterson, lockdown corner, the Arizona Cardinals. Austin Hooper in a Falcons jersey, but he is now on the Browns. I like him on the Browns too, like I was saying earlier with David Njoku and Harrison Bryant. They got 3, I think, of the best tight ends in the league right now that are able to produce a lot, make blocks, make catches, make plays happen. I'm really happy he's a Brown. We got William Golston on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We got a 3D Chicago Bears card with Akeem Hicks, Khalil Mack, and Roquan Smith on the card. Really good combo on defense there. Josh Allen in the zone card. That's really cool. I'm a big Josh Allen fan. I really liked him from that draft class of quarterbacks too. We got DJ Dallas from the Miami U. I don't even care about him. And we got Camille Martin from University of Minnesota. So this is probably favorite card from the pool. Some sort of short print yellow parallel of Travis Kelce right there. So again, thank you guys for watching so much. I appreciate it a ton. Go ahead and give a like. Comment what your favorite card that I pulled was from any of these cards or just looked at. Go ahead and give me a subscribe. Turn on that bell notification, or hit that bell icon for notifications. And I will see you on Wednesday. Have a good one.